supposed to be here. At last, a true battle. If only you knew the truth.
There were 3 resistance groups that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other.
So, you do exist.
They were sent here to purge the lost.
You are safe here.
You must understand, I had no choice.
That can't be good.
Advent politics. I suppose we should begin then.
Now the real war begins.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rival Zone Gaming. Chris here, and we have an announcement from Firaxis concerning XCOM 2. I wanted XCOM 3, I'm going to admit that, okay? I wanted XCOM 3. I should have realised it was way too soon for them to be announcing they were working on XCOM 3, but, you know, I got excited. I can't help it, I'm sorry. But we do have an expansion. We have the mother of all expansions, War of the Chosen. And it sounds huge. It really does. It's an expansion that works across the whole game. You've just watched the trailer, so I'm going to give you the details that I have from the interview after and what I've been able to kind of dig up. But here we go. War of the Chosen. The Chosen are 3 big, bad alien champions. That's the best way I can describe them. Alien champions. They are... think alien hunters with attitude. There you go. That's what really going on. You know, jacked up on steroids, the works. There's 3 of them. We have an assassin who is a stealth stroke CQC specialist. Likes to get in close, real close, and then, well, it's pretty much over if she gets too close. And she looks so pretty, don't you think? Just such a happy person. I bet she's great at parties. Then we have the Hunter, who is pretty much a sniper, as you can tell from that lovely rifle there. Yeah, not much you can really say about this until you see him in action. I'm worried about this one because I have no knowledge base as to how far away they have to be in order to make their shots work, or she has to be. Simply, is it like Advent? I know they can't see you until you see them, or is it a case that you turn up on the map and then from the other side of the map a shot rings out? The first thing you know about it is when one of your troopers dies. So I'm worried about the sniper. I really am worried about the sniper. But then again, it does open up sniper battles, especially if you can keep one of your troopers in stealth, get a visual. That could be fun. That could be real fun. Then we got the Warlock, who is a psionic specialist. He's a happy chap, isn't he? He really looks happy. I'm basically assuming it's like a side trooper, only worse. It's like a gatekeeper, only worse. And how they are going to be introduced is along the same lines as the Alien Hunters DLC. They will keep showing up. And it'll be multiple times over the whole of the game. It's one of those things where it's like, hello, here we are, and we're going to kick your butt repeatedly until you submit. One slight change to how we normally perceive our enemies. they will gain skills after every encounter. And those skills are procedural skills. It's like procedural maps. We don't know what they're going to be. I literally wrote down procedural skill evolution here and underlined it with exclamation marks after it, because from the wording it sounds like it's going to be, you have an encounter, they get away, assuming you win or you run away. Next time you encounter them, they have another skill, and we don't know what that other skill is going to be. It's not going to be until we suddenly encounter it and then start crying. So they are seriously strong to begin with. Their skills are going to evolve as the encounters continue. So I've got a feeling you're going to have to take these people down as quickly as possible. And I don't know if that's going to be possible in one hit. From the sounds of it, it's meant to be one of those things that you have to work at again and again and again to take them down. So like I said, alien hunters on steroids. Yeah. There is good news though. We have backup. We have backup in the form of 3 other resistance cells. Think about it. 20 years since the invasion happened. XCOM aren't the only people fighting back. Why would they be? Well, those 3 cells, they don't like each other, and they don't like XCOM, so you're going to have to earn their trust in order to actually recruit them. Good news is they bring some seriously heavy firepower to the table as well. The 3 cells are the Reapers, who are stealth and saboteurs. So I'm thinking kind of a mix between the Shinobi from Long War 2 and the Assaults. Kind of put those 2 together. Or maybe the Shinobi and the Grenadiers, or the Technicals, or something like that. Some kind of amalgamation of two different soldier classes jammed into one. So I'm looking forward to the Reapers, I have to admit. Skirmishers are alien defectors, and from what I can gather, they are just massively heavy hitters. They have abilities that just mean Wrecking Crew comes to mind. I like the sound of that. I always like the sound of wrecking stuff. Anyone that's seen my gameplay, you will know I like blowing stuff up. And then we finally have the Templars, who are psionic. I've put builders because their skills on the battlefield are like a resource. You can just hit out with your biggest guns as quickly as possible, or, and this is where the resource management comes into it, you can use smaller attacks, build up your strength to unleash one massive psionic attack once you've built up their power base. They gain power from smaller attacks. I like the sound of that. It gives you kind of options as to what you can do on the battlefield. I think that's a really good mechanic, and it adds it into the actual tactical map as opposed to more of a strategic look. So yeah, I like the sound of that. But like I said, you have to gain their trust in order to actually have access to these soldier types. It wouldn't be right just to kind of hand them over, would it? No, game developers never do that. Here, look, you can have this new soldier type, but you have to earn it. Thanks, Firaxis. We love you too. Of course, it's not all just 3 new bad guys, 3 new good guys. No. We have to have something else in our little sauce here. And that's the Lost. Now, the Lost. How do I explain this? Has anyone ever actually kind of sat there and thought, you know what XCOM needs? A zombie mode. Because I know I haven't. But apparently Firaxis did. Yeah, the Lost are the remnants of humanity which were left behind in the destroyed cities that were left destroyed by the invasion 20 years ago. And they are pretty much zombies. That's the only way I can describe them. They are the 4th enemy in this expansion pack. They don't wander around in like singles or couples or anything like that. They wander around in hordes. And they are drawn to noise. That's fine, you say. We'll be quiet. Yeah, we're in a war. Noise is kind of par for the course. Now the good news is they attack anything. Anything that is on the map will be attacked. So Advents, the Chosen, any of your new allies, XCOM, they will just attack. And from what Jake Solomon said in the interview, taking down one easy. But they don't come in ones and twos, they come in a horde. And that means that pretty much everyone on the map is fighting for survival. Whether they are XCOM, Advent, The Chosen, whatever. That's going to add an entirely new dynamic. You can be locked in a three-way battle, I assume, and then suddenly you've got the Lost come onto the map. And then, well, the rulebook goes kind of out the window, really. It adds a new tactical thought process to it. You know they're there. They could appear at any time. Do you use all your plasma grenades now? Do you use them later? I don't know how I'd handled that, but I'm looking forward to the challenge. I have to admit, I am looking forward to the challenge. I did have one question here that I've got marked down. I don't know if Long War 2 will work with this expansion. I am hoping so, because we are talking about Firaxis here. And they did a lot to try and make sure everything works together. Pavonis, I'm hoping we'll have had time to work on it, but I can't be sure. One thing I can say, if it doesn't work now, it will probably work in the future. And either way, I will be doing at least 2 playthroughs of this, because I am just so excited. I want to see what it's like base, and then what it's like with Long War. I need to see what it's like with Long War. The epicness of that will probably blow my brain, but I don't care. I need that Long War in my life. The last bit of news is the one I'm sure everyone's been waiting to hear. August 29th. That's when we get our hands on it. That's when the glory of XCOM will come back again, because it's been waning. I have to admit, it's been slowly going down, but I think they've just released this just at the right time, because it's just going to get a massive resurgence. There's going to be videos all over YouTube, you know there is, and I am looking forward to that. So that's all I've got, guys. I'm excited. I'm sure you're excited. Roll on August 29th. I need this in my life. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.